Hi everybody, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Nev's Garage. Now if this is your first time joining us, I encourage you to hit that subscribe button, toggle on the notification bell, that way you all will know when our next video comes out. But don't change your channel now though, because we've got a great episode for you to watch right now. This is our GF8 WRX, otherwise known as an MY99. Really cool car. Now they have these really awesome clear crystal lights in the front, which look really rad. The problem is they are glass and they're getting quite difficult to replace if they get damaged, okay? Here's a damaged one here, right? She's taken a knock in the front, a rock or something's punched a hole in it, okay? Very frustrating. Now, we're not magicians here at Nev's Garage. There's no way we can stop stuff hitting the front of the car, but what we can do is try and prevent damage to the lights, okay? So I found this product, Altrex skins, okay? Now what this stuff is a really thick vinyl that we stick on to the front of the lights here. It's clear, okay? And basically that is just going to help stop intrusion by, you know, rocks and birds and low-flying aircraft and stuff that's going to damage our lights. All right, so it should be a relatively easy and quick install. Let's get into it. All right, guys, so first thing we're going to want to do is create a template of our light, okay? So what I'm going to do is just make an outline of masking tape. And I'm going to fill in the middle with wider tape. There we go. Okay, it doesn't have to look pretty. It's just got to be the right shape. So now we're going to peel that off, and that will be our template. Okay, like that. All right, let's take it up on the bench. All right, so we've just got some template cardboard, and we're going to stick our template we just made onto it. Now remember, the headlight's curved, of course, so we're probably going to end up with some wrinkles in this, but we'll see how we go. That's pretty good. All right, so what I'm going to do now is cut it out of the cardboard, and then we'll have a look how it looks on the light. Alright, so there we go, okay. Let's see how it looks on the light. And of course it's cardboard, so it's less willing to bend and stretch than the vinyl will, but I reckon that's a pretty good template to start from for the vinyl. Yep. Cool, all right, so I reckon now we try and cut out our skins. All right, so here's the light skins now. Just come in a cardboard sleeve. They apparently like to live in the cardboard sleeve. Here we go. Alright, so that's them there, two pieces. The blue is the adhesive side that we peel off. Alright, so this is the side that's going to be out towards the oncoming traffic. Now you can see they are fairly thick. Alright, so let's trace the shape on one of them. So I'm going to use that natural edge. For that edge of it. And just going to use a marker along the edge of it like this. So this is going to be the left hand outside. Like that, so we should have our shape drawn on there now. Yep. Cool. Now let's cut it. Now I'm actually going to cut it a smidge smaller than the template, so I'm going to clear the line as I cut. Boom. Alright, so there's our first skin, so that's going to be our left hand headlight. Okay, cool. So I think before we cut the other one, we're just going to make sure that this is actually going to work properly, and we'll put it on the car, hey? Alright, so now we're going to prep the headlight for the application, alright? So obviously we want to clean it. So I've got a spray bottle of warm water. Just going to put some dishwashing liquid in there. Right. Got a nice new Scotch-Brite pad, rip that off from the kitchen, okay? Don't tell wifey. And get to cleaning, all right? Because we want to make sure that there's no grit or bugs or anything on this headlight. Obviously don't want to Scotch-Brite the paint, but give that headlight a really good going over. Now this is a glass headlight, of course. You're probably not going to want to go this nuts on a polycarbonate headlight. We're going to want to use something a little bit gentler than a green Scotch-Brite pad on a polycarbonate one, but a glass one can really go to town. Alright, so we'll shimmy that off now and see how it looks. It actually looks pretty good. You can see some rubbish on the inside of the lens, which we'll address at another time. But as far as the outside, looks pretty darn good. Alright, so what we're going to do now is heat up the lens with a heat gun. I'm going to put some heat into our cover as well. Alright, now we get our same soap, soak the headlight. Peel our backing off the light skin. Soak it. And if you've ever done window tint, you just apply it the same way as window tint. On it goes. Water helps you position it. And then we just position it where it's supposed to be, and then squeegee it on. So obviously we need to heat it now to conform it to the shape. Alright, so there it is. Looks pretty swish, hey? A lot of these little moisture bubbles will come out after when we put it in the sun and properly finish putting down all the edges, but for all intents and purposes it's on there. Cool, alright, let's get the other one ready. Alright guys, so here it is out in some natural light. Very happy with the result. I think if anything, it's made the headlights look shinier. It's really added an extra clear coat to the top. So very happy with that. Alright everyone, well, we've got our light skins stuck on now. And they look schmick. You're probably asking yourself, why didn't we just get the clear plastic clip-ons? Well, they look dumb. They get stuff stuck behind them, leaves and grit and stuff. You always hook them when you're washing and shemmying the car, they break. And generally they just look stupid. These, I'd challenge anyone that didn't know they were there to actually see them. They're very stealth. They added a nice shiny gloss to the front of the headlights. It's gonna give us some decent protection. And they're pretty easy to fit. So that pretty much wraps us up. Thanks for sticking around till the end and watching us. Hope you subscribed. Hope you toggled on the bell. But until next time, I'm Nev. This is my garage. And I'll see you around.